How's it going, boys? Thanks, Jamie. Thanks, Cloud. It's been a while. Appreciate that, man. It's just a little brief one today. I thought it was a good. I thought seeing as I finally hit the milestone, that I just pop in for a little bit today. I don't know how long I'm going to hang around for, but we'll see. How's it going, Usyk? What's good, my man? Thanks so much for that video, man. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna make great use of it. I hope you're well, bro. You sound like you're dying. Nah. I'm just I'm trying to sound cool. Apparently, it's not going too well. How's it going, B7? Yeah, man. Finally hit it today, man. I was buzzing. Celebrated it by making a video with crossover and making the walk. Speak of the devil. How you doing, Cross? What's good, my man? The Frankfurter himself. How you doing, guys? It's good to have you here on a Tuesday. It's been a while since I've done one of these Tuesday ones. I figured it was the perfect time to do it though. I don't know if this 1K thing's gonna hold out. I was saying it to the boys earlier, like my it tends to go like, I tend to lose subs overnight sometimes, and it was a bit of a crazy surge, but we're there. How you doing, DJ Aiden? What's good, my man? I'm good, man. I had a bit of a mixed day. I had my son's nativity played today, which I saw in the morning, and then I went to go pick up my mum. Fucking taxi driver was late, so I couldn't see the second show, and I almost killed the cunt. But apart from that, it's been a pretty good day. Thanks very much, Bismarck. How you doing, man? By the way, shout out to you. Shout out to if you guys aren't aware of Usyk and Bismarck MMA, give those guys a sub immediately. Long-standing friends of the channel and great dudes as well, and make great MMA content. So shout out to them. Thanks very much, DJ Aiden, as well, man. I appreciate it. Hopefully it holds out. I'm not the reason why I didn't make this like a 1K celebration stream is because I literally I've only just hit it. So, and it's kind of, it goes up and down. I think it's even dropped now to 999. What wrote my son played a cow. I didn't realize how bad. Well, I say played a cow. He was dressed as a cow. He looked proper cute though. The thing is, yeah, he's very very young. So it's like it's and he was like, there was like 40 kids on the stage, and he was one of maybe 10 that didn't have a speaking part. So I don't know. I mean, I didn't read too much into it, but he looked so cute up there. I mean, he's only just turned 4, so like, there's plenty of time for all that, and he's a bit unpredictable. So, but no, I was obviously really proud. It's awesome. So it was a good day. It was a good day all round. I can't complain. Quality Tuesday stream. Yeah, we'll see how things go. I wasn't really planning on going on today, but I figured over the next couple of months I need to get a little bit more active, try and keep things going. So we'll do the best. I don't think I'm really going to be at 1K until I get to like 130 or 140, and then it won't go. Hopefully, it won't drop below that, because I think in between now and then I'm going to see it fluctuate up and down. He could only play one of the non-sentient roles. He was a pretty damn. In fact, he wasn't even a cow. I'm talking bullshit. He was a goat. He was a goat. Originally, he wanted to be So originally, you like, when I got the they give you like a card when they put the roles out, and it said animal, and he can be whatever animal whatever animal he wants to be. So he said giraffe. I was like, cool. Dressed him up as a giraffe, and then the teacher pulled me in like 2 days before the performance and was like, nah, this is supposed to be a barnyard animal. So I don't know why I'm telling you this mundane part of my life, but it is what it is. Yeah, bruv, it was at 101 like 20 minutes ago. So I've obviously, somebody's turned up and been like, I'm subscribed to this cunt. Fuck him. Yeah, but we're pretty close. I'm For some, I don't know what happened, but I got like 15 subs overnight. I also played a goat. I'm the goat right now. I'm the MMA goat, so that's why I kind of chose to go in that direction. I think he wanted to be. I think he wanted to be a sheep, but it was such short notice that only as soon as the goat came up, I was like, I gotta get the goat. Little private joke for myself. But no, he was so cute. He was singing away and clapping away. And did you unsubscribe on purpose so you could be number 1,000? Scummy move, mate. I'm glad I didn't put it in the thumbnail because it would have been embarrassing if you guys turned up and then it dropped to 999 during the live stream, which it obviously has. Don't let the conspiracy crowd hear you dressed your child in a goat costume. That's one of the spooky animals. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. It didn't have like horns or anything like that, so it was like, was it a goat? I don't know. He looked cute as fuck anyway. But yeah, other than that, it's been apart from nearly. I don't know what it is here. Me and taxi drivers we have like a very. I almost got into a fight with another one today. Half an hour picking me up, and then he tried to give me an attitude as well. It's like it's not my fault. He's like, don't blame me, blame the company. I was like, but you're here, like, so. He was about to be like, I think it's number 5, the 5th taxi driver I've got into a scrap with. There's something about those guys and me that just we don't get along. It's funny enough, like I met the second date I had with the mother of my children involved a taxi driver. Me getting it. That was the first taxi driver I had a fight with. Funny story. It's just me and them. We just seem to, you know how like dogs' enemy is the postman. For me, it seems to be taxi drivers. Was your taxi driver Polish? He was of the Asian persuasion. I don't think he was Indian, but he could have been from like India, Sri Lanka, something like that. He was of turban descent. I would say that that's not 100% accurate, but I'm going to roll with that narrative. He just started getting cheeky. Honestly, though, goats have those horizontal pupils. I didn't like. We didn't go full in on that. I didn't like stick. It was just basically like a woolly coat that has like those like a hood. You pull it up and it's got like the ears and the. It wasn't a goat. I'm talking bullshit. Do you know what it was? It was a lamb. It was a lamb. I don't know why goat came to mind. It was a lamb. He was cute. I'm releasing 3 videos next week and going live every day. I have nothing else to add to this message, just self-promoting. If you don't come in here to self-promote, what's the point? What's the point? I don't offer anything to the MMA universe. So if you're not going to come in here and talk about yourself, there's no point in being here. Doug, I remember this happened to you as well. You get cunts, don't you? It's like I remember when you went to 1,000 for the first time. It was going over 1,000 and under, and way over. I figure I'm gonna have officially hit it when it gets to like 1,050. Then I'll know like even the trolls can't get to me. It's all right, Hans. It's all good, brother. But I appreciate that, Dougie, man. Like it's taken long enough to even, bro. I didn't even, like I said, when I went to bed last night, I was at like 985, I think, and I woke up in the morning and I had like 10 more subs. I was like, I haven't even done anything. What's going on? But I think one of my boys helped me out as well. Like he spread the word a little bit. Dougie, did you work? DJ, you're always asking for shout outs here. You have to work a little bit harder to earn them, cunt. 998 now. Yeah. So no, things are good. It would be it's nice to get close to it towards the end of the year. I don't think it's official though until I reach it. Me and Dougie were racing to 2K for both of us to stall within 100. There was a point, yeah, where I was like neck and neck with Dougie, and obviously because he's just talented and generally more handsome, he just like ran away with it. It's embarrassing. So how you doing, Douglas Memo? What's good, my man? Douglas is a very popular name around here. It's crazy. It's good to see you back, bro. Hope you're well. It's just a bit of a casual one today. I don't imagine I'm going to be here for that long, but I just wanted to kind of jump on, say thanks to everyone who's kind of been here for, well, whether you were here at the beginning or somebody who's joined recently. I never in my wildest dreams thought I'd get anywhere near 1,000. So it's pretty sweet. Frankie, by the way, do you prefer a BBW or a tiny dark skin? Depends on what you mean by tiny dark skin. I don't want to say the wrong thing here. Oh, Joe Hogan, that's really nice of you, bro. That's really nice of you. Mohammed has been the most popular name in the last 3 years. My nephew's name is Mohammed, funnily enough. Me and Sniff had the same idea. Hang on a sec. As long as you pass Hank by the end of the year, I have my suspicions there. I'm gonna keep them to myself. No, chill. It's on me. I love how you spelt berry like the retarded Australian that you are. It's like It's like the nice berry. It's not like bury you as in in the ground. It's like I'll strawberry you. I've noticed as well, yeah, like the MMA community that we've got, yeah, is turning into like a blobby conglomerate. Like it's like we have the same people up in the streams, which is fucking sweet. Doug, are you out on a job, by the way? I was just jerking off to your Usman video. Yeah, Joe's another guy who's been around for a bit. Fucking nothing, and great name as well. Joe Hogan is just fucking sweet all over. My hat is better. Is your hat? Oh, your hat's on a D. That's fucking clever. I love that. Are you boys? Are you boys up for watching for doing a Tyson Usyk watch along? I think I'm going to do it on the weekend. I have a feeling that fight's going to be interesting. And by interesting, I mean like controversial. Working and lurking as always, top man. We need to get you to the stage where you can just like stay at home and just piss Jamie off on a more regular basis. Yeah, I think I might do it because I don't imagine a lot of Yeah, I think I'll do a. I think I'm gonna. How's it going, Sniff? What's good, brother? I think I'll do a watch along for the box, and I'm not gonna do the whole card because obviously it's fucking arse cheeks. But I'll jump in like midway through the co-main and then do the main event as well. Yo, Frankie, do different races of girls' milk have different flavors? And can you make a tier list? What kind of freak do you think I am? All right, fine. Um, I could probably make like. I mean, are we all gonna sit here and pretend we haven't tried it? I feel like you've got me to reveal more than I was prepared to share here. I have a feeling Fury will win this time. Bismarck, I have to agree with you. I think Usyk is the best heavyweight in the world right now, but have a feeling. I have a feeling that he's gonna make it this time because he can show more improvements, I think, than Usyk can. Yeah, Klaus, for real. I have tried titty milk. I'm not gonna lie. I hope nobody in my family is listening to this, but I have, and I got it right from the cow as well. I'm not afraid to admit that. That was the worst comment I've posted in a while. It was not even the worst comment you've posted today. Hey, Doom MMA. Shout out to Doom MMA. By the way, shout out to Doom MMA. Shout out to No Chill MMA. Obviously, you guys know that cunt. Subscribe to Doom is the next guy up on the rise, along with Bismarck MMA and the guys. And if you're not subscribed to each other, do it now, because like I say, it only helps. And like I said, we're all forming like this glob. back to titty milk. Yeah, right from the cow. I don't mean a literal cow. I mean, I should have said right from the source, but it's late, you know. I'm saying I sucked on a human titty, is what I'm saying. The first time it happened, it wasn't deliberate, but the second, third, and every time after that definitely was. So sorry if that lowers your opinion of me, but I don't really give a fuck. And don't knock it till you've tried it. Is what I'm saying. In my experience, it's very sweet. It doesn't really taste like milk. Now that we're here, fuck it, we might as well just get into it. It's like I don't want to say coconut milk. It's not really like that, but it's a bit, yeah, you know, like it's like you know that flavored water you get. It's a bit like that. It's fine trying your missus's titty milk, but is it weird to try mum's as an adult? Like obviously when you were, wow, Doug, do you know what? That might be the worst thing you've ever said. I'll be real, Doug. For you, that's you've revealed a lot about yourself there, mate. I'm not gonna lie. I love you more for it. Don't get me wrong, but that's an interesting one. I'm gonna say it's a bit weird. Say it's a bit weird. What is going on? Is it wholesome when I let BBW Filipino women eat my ass? Fucking hell! What this feels like a throwback stream, which is quite apt, to be fair. And no, that's perfectly fine. I'm not really into the you know, the what do they call eating ass again? There's a special term for it. I'm not really into letting a female do that. Because you know, it is what it is, but I'm not gonna say I completely don't understand it. I get it. How did we get here? Someone started this. Clip that. I'm not gonna lie. You know, it's one of those can't knock it till you tried it type things, but I would just say it's not really my cup of tea. Yeah, it wouldn't be a 1K party without your what do you call it? It's the Frankie fruity element to it. It's been a consistent fucking theme throughout my entire career. It's a good point as well. That's a good point, No Chill. How you doing, Smelly Fingers? It's been a while since I've seen you in here, and we've got Jigger MMA up in here. You're never gonna get me to say that word again. Been tricked so many times. It's usually by Sniff. Sniff has got me to say it a few times. Is Crystal Miller in here? Where is Crystal? It's good to see. Man, I really appreciate you boys turning up. I thought it was going to be dead tonight. Tuesday is usually dead, but I guess some of you noticed. Whoa. Hang on a second. Somebody's mentioning Crystal, but I can't see her in here. Maybe I'm tripping. I'll let my little darky go face first into my hole. F the bitch. Wow. There's so much to unpack there, bro. Like I said, I'm not against it. The main issue I've got with it, yeah, is like it's very hard to receive that level of attention from a lady in a in like a position that's not dominant. Do you know what I'm saying? There's that. Yeah, if this was a Rego stream, we all would be threatening to great pans. There'd be great threats going all around the building. The guy she says not to worry about one. That is a fucking sick name. How you there we go. There it is. Thanks for stopping by to drop that in here. I appreciate you. Jesus Christ. Getting your butt a MMA. I mean, I wouldn't be against another name change. I'm not completely against it. I mean, you guys kind of bullied me into this one in the first place. And to be fair, the sky's been well, it has not it's not been the limit, but it's been like, you know, since then, things have gone from strength to strength. Petrino versus OSP is Petrino's his options are limited. How you doing, Mikey? What the fuck does UFC do with Petrino now, mate? The thing is, yeah, it's unfortunate, yeah, because the Anthony Smith one was it wasn't great, but he was beating Jacoby up until he wasn't. I thought it was a close fight, and Jacoby's a tough customer. How you doing, Angie? What's good? How you doing? Don't freak out, guys. There's an actual female in here, and that's her real photo. Don't freak out. I just got a strike today. I'm officially. What did you get a strike for, Scoobs? And how has it come this late? I've had a strike before on this channel as well, and it's been for the dumbest reasons imaginable. Ryan Spann wouldn't be a bad one. I think Petrino would beat Ryan Spann is fucking dog shit as well. I think he'd beat him. Sky's been the sky. I mean, that's as insightful as it gets. Spann is fighting Waldo at heavyweight. I've got to admit, yeah, I'm kind of all for these lightweights moving up. I think it was an MMA Guru video where I saw that. You made a good point. If these lightweights go up to heavyweight, they're gonna make bank. Yeah, WMC not being here for the big 1K is a crazy one. Yeah, if I lost back to back to Smith and Jacoby, I was about to say I'd unlife myself. That's a little bit too far. I'd be and for that to happen to you right before Christmas as well. It's not good. It's not good. I just called Bryce Mitchell shit and I got a strike for harassment, and yet Rigo goes around unpunished. It's a funny world we live in, isn't it? It just is. Scoobs, I got a strike. Don't be disheartened, bro. Yeah, I got a strike against my channel. Yet someone came into a video of mine and wrote a comment calling me a cunt basically and telling me to get off YouTube. And then I said to him like, shut up, fuck off, something like that. I just responded to him, and then I got a strike from YouTube saying that I was bullying and harassing. And I was told that if I did it again, my channel would be taken down. That's YouTube justice for you. And yeah, I've never graped or groomed the child in my life. And I'm the one who gets the strike. I'm getting in the shower, Frankie. I'm really glad you told me that, Sniff. I needed that. You wouldn't be the first person to watch my stream in the shower. I'm quite the heartthrob, if you can't tell. YouTube is bogus. What's YouTube? Vitor should also move up to heavyweight. He could probably do quite well there, to be fair. Thanks very much, Kerry. I appreciate you, bro. And shout out to Rob's Neighbor, the channel Rob's Neighbor. If you're like a car enthusiast, get your asses over to Rob's Neighbor. Proper lovely dude and very knowledgeable about everything automobile. I just can't do this no more. They try to silence you for being your own man. I mean, the thing is, yeah, you said it was Bryce Mitchell. Yeah, Bryce Mitchell's. I like Bryce Mitchell. He's a weird guy. If you should be allowed to call anyone a cunt, it should be him. Thank you so much, Angie. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad to have you here. Robots, much like women, are often incapable of interpreting banter. I know some women that can handle the bants. I will maintain it. I don't want to be I don't know Angie's in here. I don't want to be a cunt about this. Women generally aren't funny. We know this, boys. But there are some that are capable of joining in on the banter. I've been known. I've known to bump into a couple of females that you could at least enjoy some humor with. I don't watch, I just listen to. I guess that's less gay. It's like 10% less gay, I guess. I mean, if you're going to be gay for anyone, you should be gay for me, mate. I appreciate all the, like I said, man, I'm at that age here where I'm getting ugly about a second. So I appreciate all the compliments, you know, men, women, whatever. Just keep those compliments coming my way. I mean, you did just say you were going into the shower. It wasn't necessarily a compliment, but I'm going to take it that way. Frankie, how would your life have been if instead of being an English teacher, you fell down a mine shaft in China? I mean, so what? Oh my God. I got a strike because I said they could plastic surgeon some of Colby's ass onto his new eyelid if the fight went on. It was replying to smelly fingers is always getting me in trouble. Canceling your channel. Oh, how you doing, Cheddar? What's good, brother? No, we love a good bit of chat and shit in here, Hands. It's the perfect. This is the perfect venue for that. Canceling your channel over a strike is like selling your car after getting a parking ticket. That's a very good analogy, I have to say. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Yeah, just stick it out, bro. Don't give up your channel for that. Like, I honestly, I'm gonna be real. Yeah, when I got that strike, I was more upset about it than I should have been because it's just the injustice of it. I only take showers during Frankie's stream. You're gonna see me blush in a minute. I go red very, very easily. And I'm not like as deep into the closet as Rigo is, but there's signs there. You know, it's out there. There's like I said, there's probably like 5 hours of clippable content of me saying unintentionally gay shit. Sniff, if you don't know already, then never mind. You're already labeled as one. Yeah, it's too late, mate. It's too late. No, smelly fingers. I'm glad that you're back. I've definitely got to have you on a live again one time. That shit was entertaining as hell. Match you up, man. Everyone's turning up tonight. Fucking hell. How you doing, Matchua? What's good, brother? One of the OGs as well. So Matchua, Mikey, you boy, like, man, I owe a debt of gratitude to you guys because like you guys were here from the beginning. Like there were a few moments there where I was planning on quitting myself. I was flagged for making a Hasbula joke. But did you do it in mate, the most dangerous thing to do, to be honest, Jay, the only thing that gets you fucked on YouTube is responding to like you can say whatever you want in the live chat. And the weird thing is you can say whatever you want in videos as well. I mean, Rigo is proof of that. But it's the things you say in the comments that get you. They're the ones that get flagged. The comments are the dangerous one. You're not in the closet. The thing is, yeah, I mean, I'm half in, half out. I'm very clearly a pussy enthusiast. I'm just confused, Dougie. That's all it is. Rigo will have an unconventional sex scandal where he's found to be straight and in a relation. I mean, he's made claims of that. I think he's at least a little bit gay. People were talking about how he came out like recently. He was clearly trolling, but like I think he should just do it. Get it out of the way. Start going for dudes that are more age appropriate. Bro, contractors are the worst to deal with. Mate, I just had a washing machine. My washing machine broke yesterday, so I've got that shit to deal with as well. It's been a weird week. It was a community post. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're digging your own grave with those ones. Can you? By the way, I still love the way you spell Thailand, Jigger. We can talk about whatever you want. I think people were getting tired of the Thailand glazing because the stuff that I didn't even tell you guys what went down on my 40th. There was fucked up. Yeah, I know, Dougie. You can't unsuck a dick, but I'm not on that level. I'm not like into sausage. Is the problem? That's the issue that I've got. It's like I'm sort of. That's why I can say that I'm half in because it's like I think I like I find that I enjoy the company of men a lot more than I do women. I don't care how fucking fruity that sounds. It's just the sausage part that's the problem. That's the issue. How do you rank the Philippines in terms of being worth going? I love the Philippines. I do. Um, I haven't had such a good time there recently. I was talking about this on stream yesterday. I think what I need to do is I need to stop going to Manila. I need to broaden my horizons a little bit. I think I've just been to Manila far too many times. Yeah, yes, it's very one-sided, no Cho, exactly. It's a hide the salami situation. Um, no, but all jokes aside, I think I just need to broaden my horizons because whenever I go to the Philippines, I always go to the same place, and I'm like, I need to just branch out. I've been to Baguio once. I maybe need to go back to there. I think going to Cebu more would probably be advisable as well. It's like when I go to Thailand, yeah, I always go to Bangkok. I need to go to Koh Samui, visit some islands a little bit, go to Phuket. It's like I'm drawn to the most degenerate places. I can't help myself. It's like I go there yet. I more observe fucked up things happening than doing anything, but do you know what I mean? Bismarck, shout out to you and your channel again, and thank you so much for stopping by on such a momentous occasion. I appreciate you. And I want that video from you, Bismarck. I'm still in the process of doing it. Give me a shout on X. Broaden your horizons, not your arsehole. I don't see why you have to choose between the two, sir. It's like I said, I'm not into stay away from my arsehole and keep your like I said, I'm not a sausage. I'm not a sausage person. Put it that way. I just like to make jokes. I really enjoy the company of women. It's just better not to approach them in groups. That's when they're hostile. Divide and conquer. Divide and conquer is the simple way. Do you like the motorbike culture over there? I love it. I love it. I wish they were more like frequently. It broke Dougie. Yeah, if you don't go around on motorbike, yeah, you can't get around in Thailand, and it's getting that way in Manila as well. Like being able to order a motorbike taxi in Bangkok is a game changer. I used to get cars up until last year, and it was just awful. You can't. You literally. You need to plan. You can get stuck in traffic for an hour and a half driving 5 miles. It's horrible. But once they started introducing motorbike taxis, you can just whiz around, and those guys know what they're doing, so it's cool. How many subs to SAD on stream? Can you clarify what you mean by that? I don't want to commit to that until I know exactly what you mean. What is the coastal city life like in those Asian countries, bro? I'm telling you, the future is. I've glazed this many times. I'm moving there. One day I'm gonna move there. I'm waiting for my son to be old enough, and then I'm gonna move there. I don't know where exactly, but Frankie rides on the back of crossover MMA's motorbike with his legs crossed on the way to. You know what? Yeah, you're gayer than I am. Yeah, for making that for coming up with that image. That is the most. It's like I said. It's not the most sus thing you said today, or no, sorry, this week, or even today. But that is that's quite the image you've What is SAD? What is this? Am I missing something? If you're cool with the bikes, do the Vietnam motorbike. The thing is, yeah, I wouldn't ride a motorbike because I'm soy. But I don't mind getting this again. You're just clipping me up to say fruity stuff again. I was gonna say I'd get ridden around on one. Fuck it. But yeah, I'm kind of like I'm I'm open to like yeah, Vietnam's very high on the list as well. Super awesome, dude. I fucking doubt that's what it means, cunt. I'm not as gullible as I was when I started out on this platform, okay? I mean, I'm still gullible, but I'm Frank, what's the food in the Philippines like? It's the worst part about the country. The food in the Philippines and the Thailand is incomparable. And I think Angie would back me up on that. And she's from there. I feel like I'm missing something here. I'm no expert, but I think you might be on thin ice. Yeah, no show's definitely he's on his way out of that closet for sure. That was a very specific image you came up with there. Too specific. We love motorcycles. I wanted to start my channel solely on motorcycles, but it's morphed into everything. You're definitely targeting it. You're definitely targeting a good male demographic there. I mean, motorcycles, pussy, and MMA. You got everything covered. He wants to watch you blow a guy. Oh, suck a dick. I got it. Now I'm sad. Although I'm impossibly biased on this topic. You don't know what to eat or where to eat in the. You're possibly right. You're possibly right. I mean, I think what it is here is like I don't like traditional Filipino food as much as other Asian places. I think in terms of their native food, they're definitely lower on the scale. Like Japanese food is better. Um, Thai food is amazing. Kloss got you good. The thing is, Kloss was able to get me, because he played the long game. He built up like a long-standing like reputation in here for being a solid dude, and then he waited for me to get to a moment of my ultimate weakness, and then he just bow. You cunt. You've ruined my big moment. Thank you very much. What's native Filipino? Do you know what? Yeah, the best person to ask Jigger is Angie. Angie is a native Filipino and she's a very good cook. So she could probably give you the skinny on what Filipino foods are like. I've only really had like I've had like adobo and pancit and stuff like that, and I'm not a fan. I'll be honest. I don't like Filipino food. I'll keep it real. I'm not a fan of it. Do a poll on if you've ever eaten arse. I mean, why not? I mean, Angie has said the arse limit. I disagree with that statement. Oh, by the way, if you've just tuned in, can you please I keep forgetting to ask people. So no, I'm going to be very specifically. Have you had? What do they? By the way, hang on, guys. What do they actually call arse eating? There's an expression for it, and I'm gonna. All right, it's not the weirdest poll we've done here. Let's be honest with ourselves. Yeah, I had a feeling you'd agree. I had a feeling you'd agree with that. I'm not like a I'm not like a big yeah, I'm not like a big advocate for like the arse play. I'm not big on it, but each to their own. I'm not gonna say I've never partaken because that would be a straight up lie. But that's why I can say with full confidence that it ain't the one. This poll's gonna be 10 votes. You people are scum. A rusty trumpet. Oh, ballot. Ballot. I've heard of that. I'm pretty sure I've had it as well. No, I meant if you've ever eaten booty. Oh fuck. We'll do that next. I guarantee the poll would swing in the other direction. No chill, yeah. We know this. I don't mean to sound like a pervert here. I mean, it is what it is. And Kerry gets it. The thing is, yeah, if you eat pussy, yeah, you've definitely that Matua just read my mind. If you've eaten pussy, you've definitely, slipped and caught some ass in there. I've peeled a woman's peach. I think that might be a completely different thing. Yeah, I botched that pretty horribly. But you see, you scumbags are still voting on it. So what does that say about you? We are very heavily in the know here, which means we've got 50% of liars in here. It's so typical of you that this would be the 1,000 subscriber poll. You disgraceful scumbags. Kloss, I want to have you on my stream again. Kloss, yeah, maybe you could jump on for the boxing. No. When a girl eats your ass and jacks you off at the same time, it's the rusty trumpet. Why is that though? Why is it rusty? It gives me like I don't know, it gives me weird like vibes. That's just racist jigger. Is this some kind of like euphemism? The Filipino egg roll. You're tricking me again. You're getting me to talk about Filipino. I got you. Yeah, Kloss. Come and jump on what do you call it? The yeah, the live stream for wait, Angie has a hang on, let me Angie has a YouTube channel. What? Angie, you kept this quiet. Where's Angie? Where's Angie? Subscribed. I'm gonna open this right now. Hang on a second. I told you Angie was a real female. I wasn't bluffing. I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself. I didn't know you had a channel. God, everyone subscribe to Angie immediately. It will brighten your day. And by the way, no chill. You're a disgusting pervert. Angie, now that they know you, that you are a real woman, and it's about to get very dark for you in here. It's already started. Angie, you're about to get 100 subscribers in about 4 seconds. We've got like a really good Pilates workout here. I know Angie very well. I've never met somebody who's more like physically fit. If you do more videos like this, you're gonna be a superstar. Being a woman on YouTube is easiest thing in the world. I haven't seen Fight Fairy around recently though. Mature, if you want, do you know what? Yeah, hang on, Angie. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, because fuck it. I'm gonna link Angie's channel. Wait a second, Angie. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't object. You're about to get like some wild perverts all over you here. Mahajid Khan, can you imitate Tyson Fury walking in on Usyk and cuddling Conor McGregor? That's a very specific. I'd have to think about that one. You've caught me off guard there. Frankie is practically begging for you to do more videos. Yep. Yes, I am. I wasn't even aware that they existed. And now that I've seen that they are, I think people, Angie, I don't think people really took you seriously as a real female. And now that they know that you are, trouble's brewing. Let's see how many subscribers you've got now. Jumped up by 5 already. You lot are disgusting. Every time you come in here, Angie, I'm going to shout you out. Sorry, but you brought this on yourself. They're great videos, by the way. I mean, there's nothing like sinister about them. You know, you're showing some people some workouts, but there's some really gross people in here. You just have to acknowledge that. I like how Macho was talking about Angie like she's not even here. He's like, how are Angie's tits like? She's really small. She's right here, bro. You can talk to her directly. I guess I know how. I'm not surprised this is how you deal with. I love it, Angie. Sup, girl. What's your name? That second video is crazy. You mean the Pilates one? I bet you, Angie, you weren't expecting to get this kind of attention today. How you doing, John Dong? What's good, man? We finally hit 1,000, brother, and now we're all perving on Angie. It's the quintessential, like, it's the quintessential Fight Night Frankie stream. We've talked about eating ass. We've talked about getting. You know, I'm going to take down that poll immediately before more people turn up. That was done in error. I'm taking that shit down. And 47% is higher or lower than I was expecting, depending on how you want to look at it. Sniff, before you start going off about that, yeah, a Muslim friend of mine sent that to me, and I thought you'd enjoy it. I wasn't flooding. I was passing it on. I thought it was quite funny, and I thought you'd enjoy it. Your response was way worse, by the way. It was way more fucked up than what I sent. And Sniff, if you want to out me as being anti-Semitic, it's fine. I'm all for it. You don't need subscribers, but I think you should be appreciated. Like I said, I didn't know those videos. I didn't know. I didn't know those. Do you see what I'm saying? That you're getting asked your star sign and everything now. This is gonna get bad for you. You're gonna get harassment on a different level now. It started. Yo, Angie, Machua is a big, sexy Samoan Islander who saves kids from fires and is an artist on the side. Kind of falling in love with him myself. uh, I was not expecting this tonight. In fact, I never come here and get what I expect. Are you saying no way to being a Leo? When is your birthday? It's a good question. I feel like I should know that. I promise you, if you tell me again, I'll never forget it. Angie, I'm very sorry about this, but this is just what we have in here. I'm amazed that no chill. You've really opened up a can of worms here, because Angie's been coming in here for a while, and I've been saying for a while she's like a real female and she's chill as fuck. Nobody believed me. Nobody believed me. Legendary renamed. This is my first time tuning in. Can you explain this poll? I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Angie is hip, but she looks like I'd break her. That's really romantic. That's a really nice thing to say. Legendary rename chatter. This is tame compared to what we usually get in here, so I'd apologize. But if you're planning on sticking around, it's only going to get worse. Yeah, your girl. I assume she lurks as well. Yeah. Have you ever revealed your bird on stream? No chill. I don't need anything really mature. You're scaring her, mature. Damn, I don't remember Angie. Angie's been in here for a while as well, Westy. Angie's one of the OGs as well. How you doing, Westy? What's good, my brother? It's good to see. I'm so glad you've turned up for this momentous occasion. It wasn't really anything, but it's kind of become that. Yeah, now he's seen the videos, he'll never forget your birthday. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, legendary rename chatter. We've had I'll try and find a shortened name for you. It's been a weird one around here lately. We finally got to like some normal stuff, and then we've Angie's revealed herself to be a real woman, and then the pack of hyenas have just come out. But Angie's down with the banter. I'm sure she can handle herself. You've been bouncing around a few streams. Who's on tonight then? Do Leos and Leos go well together though? I'm not sure. Surely I've heard of like by the way, like the stream if you just turned up. I've heard of like, I mean, I think star signs are all bullshit, but like I've heard that certain star signs go well with other star signs. I mean, I don't know the intricacies of it. I'm a Leo and my birthday is the same as Nick Diaz. I don't know that many Leos, or I thought I didn't. Richard's Payne MMA. This is all the same person, isn't it? I'm not reading that out. I think you guys are going to scare Angie until she never comes back, and that would be a real shame. What's your sign, Frankie? I am a Scorpio, so don't fuck with me. Yeah, like I find people that are deeply into star signs a bit weird. No, chill. You are Richard's Payne MMA. That stinks of you. You're basically trying to get like what do you call it? Denial if you're in case your Japanese bird turns up. And fair play to you, sir. Sorry to out you. Astrology. We are all about to sync up. Yeah, I don't believe it at all. I don't believe in it for a second. Wait, no chill as a missus. Boy, there's hope. Boy, there's hope. That's what I'm saying. She's due to be fucking wild. That one. No, I'm not. I don't believe that. Does Frankie have CTE? I mean, banging my head off the headboard would probably, it's bound to cause some damage over the years. I don't know why my head would be getting bounced off the headboard. I need to stop talking. And clip that one as well. This is how I know that a lot of you don't interact with real females in real life, because it's literally turned into a spit roast. Douglas memo, even for you, bro. I know I've heard about your degenerate ways, sir. You've still got a chance though. How you doing, Cold Art? Good to have you here, bro. Thanks for turning up for this one. It's been it's not been the you know, you hit 1K, you think the world's going to suddenly be at your feet, and then you realize it's just another day, and you've basically banded together a load of disgusting skanks. Yeah, but check out this cunt Dougie's corner if you haven't already. And if you have just joined in and you've forgotten, please like the stream. It really helps. It'd be nice to get this out there a little bit. What's the most wholesome star sign? I can't think of what that would be off the top of my head because a few of them are. I thought a spit roast was a way to make pork. Depends who you're talking to, innit? I guess. I didn't realize what horny degenerate fuckers you all are. Although I suspected. Angie's hard as nails though, she can take it. I only need one and I'm loyal to him. Truer words have never been spoken. Dougie, there's hope as long as you're over 6 foot. Dougie just misses the Oh, Virgo the Virgin. Of course. I don't eat pork because it reminds me of the police. I do have a Discord, yeah. Hang on a second, let me just find it. I mean, it's not the most active. The reason why the Discord's mostly useful just because it allows us to like DM. My Discord is not really that active. It's not like on Dougie's level or anything. Hang on a second, peeps. Let me try and where's my Discord? It's not really mine, but it's like, hang on a sec. Create invite. There we go. Yeah, Doug, you're welcome in there anytime. Monsieur Memo. Angie, are they here right now? As in the person she's loyal to. How can you not believe in astrology astrology, bruv? Do you think the moon affects? Well, I mean, that's a completely different thing, isn't it, bro? It's a completely different argument. Like the moon can be like a satellite and that's what I think it is. That obviously affects the tides and not have any impact on. Do you know what I don't like about the star sign thing? It makes people believe that they've got predetermined personalities, and it gives them an excuse for acting like a complete cunt. Frankie is my favorite old grandpa MMA YouTuber. Well, that's not necessary. Mate, I've still got my hair on my head. and I still get bricked up in the morning. So I'm doing all right. I still wake up bricked up, so things could be worse. It's the peeing in the middle of the night thing that kind of ruins my whole argument. But Frankie is legit about to make me a grandpa. I don't know what that fucking means. Yeah, never heard of a moon sign, bro. Yeah, but that's where it gets confusing because it's like people have their moon signs, their star signs, their sun signs, and then you can basically justify being because whenever you say to somebody, "Oh, like I'm a Scorpio," and then they go, "Oh, you're like that," and then I go, "Actually, no, I'm from this," and they say, "Oh, what's your moon sign?" And then it's all bullshit. The Earth is flat, Frankie. Thoughts retarded, isn't it? It's just retarded, mate. There's no other way of putting it. It's just straight up retardation. Is your kid's boyfriend still? She broke up with him. She broke up with him. Apparently, he had to move university to another part of the country. Um, so yeah, she split from him, which I was very happy about. I think my camera may have frozen. Or my camera's frozen on here, but I don't know if it's. This is how you know Angie knows me in real life. She's calling me Francis, the government name. Hopefully now she'll stay away from having boyfriends for a little while, but I don't know. To be honest with you, no chill. I just ignore it. Cold, I'm waiting for you to pull up. I'm waiting for that day. Anytime, bro. If the moon affects the earth and the sun affects the earth, then obviously, then using logic, the push and pull of the stars moving affects the earth. Yeah, but does it affect people's personalities? Is what I'm saying. Does it affect people's, you know? I do have an Instagram, but I don't really use it. I'm more active. If you want to catch me, Douglas Memo, I'm active on like Discord. Like I answer everyone's DMs because I'm nobody. So I've got time in my and I've got no job. So I've got time in my life to do that. But if you hit me up if you go to that Discord link or you go to @badMMAMath on Twitter, I'm quite active on there as well. I don't ever want to have a daughter. Yeah, it's a living nightmare. And if the moon affects the water of Earth and we are made of water, the celestial bodies affect us. I mean, you're making too much sense now, Doug, and I don't like it. The thing is, it's more just like the predetermined personality traits that I don't like about it. It's a bit dodgy to me, is all I'm gonna say. I do think that it affects us. I just don't think we have an understanding of how. I'll put it that way. So you're saying the sun is masculine, the moon is feminine. I didn't know. I'm gonna sound like a fucking retard right now. I didn't know that the. I really do because this is like I'm not gonna say it because I'm gonna sound like a fucking idiot. I'm not gonna say that out loud. It was the comment you made about the moon not rotating. Are you afraid of heights? I love heights. I'm not bitch made like that. I like heights. I love heights. I think the whole thing's exhilarating. Yeah, I tell you what, Dougie. For you, yeah, I'll be willing to look into the matter further. If you can like suggest some good reading material for me, I will open my mind to it. He's afraid, Cold Art. He won't smash a chick over 5'9". I just don't want to be dominated by a female. I don't think it could. I don't think it would be good for my ego. I'm not some pretend 6 foot Chad like you are. The sun has a cock and the moon has a pussy. See, now you're getting you've put that image in my mind. Let's go on the world's tallest glass fort. You mean like fight there? I'm down. Where would we have to go for that though? Where's the world's tallest glass floor built building? That was a really hard sentence to get out. I would like to say that this is the weirdest this chat's ever been, but it's not even fucking remotely close. You guys are kind of lacking actually. It's got way worse than this. You're afraid of heights, but you chose to have a career where you're climbing tall trees. That's pretty Chad-like behavior, if I do say so myself. I've always been a big fan of heights. I don't really understand what the freaky thing is about them. Why people get freaked out. Bro, an inch of 2 or height doesn't mean you have to be her bitch. I just don't do you know what it is, mate? No chill, yeah. I can tell you haven't slung your sword around that much, the fact that you're making that comment, yeah. The best smashing you're gonna have in your life is when you can dominate a female in that way. You know, throwing, you know, the potential with a woman when they're much, well, not much, but like smaller than you, is just, there's so many more things you can do. So that's where it stems from. But mind you, I haven't done it with many tall women, so like maybe you're onto something. I don't know. The moon is a satellite, but every other moon that's like Jupiter's moon, Saturn's moon, those all rotate. R stays the same, and I mean the moon is definitively a satellite. There's no other way around it. I reckon it was created by to spy on us. I don't want to get into that because I'm going to sound like a complete. But also, yeah, I believe in I'm a very confused person. I'm like, because I believe in like what's the term? It's like simulation theory as well. I believe that this is all a simulation to some extent. There's just too many obvious signs out there. That's what I'm saying, Gaz Ninja. Gaz Ninja gets it. It's about the potential. Do you read books, Frankie? I started reading for fun. I read every night, but I mostly read fiction. I don't think dominate is the right word. Depends on the context, don't it? In 1 year, No Chill will talk about getting fingered and how it's not gay. 100%. No Chill's on that path to, like, you know, he's down that freaky path. And therefore, parts of your development will be affected. So do you think it affect? But then this is the thing, though, yeah, Dougie. Again, the reason why I'm not saying that the moon doesn't affect our mood, and the thing that I don't like here is that it's the predetermined element of it. It's like you're born in a certain time and a certain place, and so your personality is molded in a certain way, and I just don't believe in that. So I do think that there are elements of it that are unknown, and I think that astrology, we're way far away from fully understanding what astrology is, and the fact that like thousands of years ago, human nature was so fascinated by it, and like that was the key to them for discovering the mysteries of the universe. The moon is artificial. I believe it. I believe that. I do. I mean, technically, aren't we all artificial? I read fiction as well. I've just finished All Tomorrows. I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream was really good as well. I didn't realize that was a book. This poll question, I thought the poll got taken. Is the poll still up? I thought the poll got taken down. Guess who came up with that poll? By the way, shout out to Making the Walk. If you guys could subscribe to Making the Walk, my partner in crime, no homo, which is necessary to say around here, I'm afraid. Please subscribe to Making the Walk MMA. And we've got a really good video coming out soon on both channels. And we're doing a live on Saturday and during the week. So shout out to my boy Making the Walk MMA. Gaz, I believe you may be incorrect. I agree with that as well. I believe in simulation because I believe in the thing is, yeah, you'd be stupid not to believe in a creator one way or another. I think like believing in I think religion skewers that. Somebody asked me what my biggest fear is. My biggest fear is death. It's the unknown. I'll be real with you. I don't want to get too fucking existential out here. But there is an element of that for sure. I don't want to get too serious, but yeah. Yeah, the moon makes zero sense. So we agreed in the moon is bullshit. Did you ever talk about Tiananmen Square in China? We didn't really. It's a no-go topic, really. It's not in any of the history books. It's not in any of the. It's something that does the Chinese people still are very much, certainly the government, they're very much anti discussing that. So no, not really. Atheism and decaying civilization go hand in hand. Atheism is a bit embarrassing just on any level. I mean, you can agree that like the thing is that you can believe that like there's a god and the gods completely abandon us. I get that. But um believing that there was no creative hand in any of this is just a fucking retarded way to think. So basically, if you're like a true blood atheist, you just believe that boom, we just popped into existence out of nowhere, which is just next level dumb retarded. I also read the Baron Trump book. It was interesting. I'm amazed that guy can write anything. He looks like a little bit of a goofball to me, but I don't know that much about him. What the fuck are you reading that for? I swear that book has like a really base name. Piggy Chop, and it had, oh, that's a very unflattering picture you've got of me there. Why is my camera frozen? And it's frozen at the exact picture that are you fucking with me, bro? How you doing, Piggy Chop? Piggy Chop, fucking hell. In and out the back 40, making a bonfire and the stars are insane. This stream suits. Yep, I mean, it's on brand, isn't it? The moon legit rises all over the horizon day to day, doesn't add up. I mean, this is something that I've got to explore more. I really do, because it is a fascinating. The very fact that we basically have to exist in these perfect conditions to maintain life is crazy enough to me. Um, lol, he didn't write it. I don't get the time to explain it right now, but it's a whole thing, Frankfurt. Fair enough. How's your life in Australia? I'm not Australian, mate. How dare you? How fucking dare you? Would you say if you're born with one leg, it affects your life? But yeah, I feel like we're talking about two different things, though, right? Found in the sea. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like, have you guys seen that picture here? You know where you zoom in and then it zooms into another picture and it just the zoom is endless. That's what I feel like our existence is like. No chill. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you so much for pitching up as well. You're always appreciated. And I still need that video from you. You fucking slow bastard. Get off it. Get off your Japanese girl's panani and fucking send me that video and get her to make one as well. Whatever. I'm gonna call you Australian. Fine. There's worse things to be called, I guess. I guess you could say I was Indian. What about three legs? I know what it's like to be born with three legs, mate. And I've got along just fine. But nice to have you here, Piggy Chop, you scum. I mean, it's really weird now because my camera is frozen and it's frozen the exact picture that's on Piggy Chop's profile picture. So I'm a bit freaked out. I think Piggy Chop might have infiltrated my computer, and he's going to be downloading all that porn I've been watching. Have you been to Aruba? I haven't. I feel like I haven't been to that part of the world at all. It's on the. It's very. Aruba is like on the list for sure. I think it's going to be. It may be next year because there's a few places like that I need to go to in Mexico as well. So I'm like, Mexico's very high up. I've got to go to Mexico. I've got to go to Peru. They're all on the list. I need to stop going to the same places like that I have been going to recently. I need to mix it up a little bit. What was the last song you listened to? It's probably a Chinese song. I wish that was true, Smelly Fingers. I was obviously just glazing myself. That's not true at all, unfortunately. I've done all right though. I mean, it's not my problem, is it? That's their problem. The size of my equipment is has no issue of mine. You know what I'm saying? As long as I get mine, I couldn't give less of a fuck. The last song I listened, do you know what it was? Yeah, I remember what it was now. It was a Korean song. It was by that guy who came off what's that group called? Those fucking fruitcakes. But I was listening to it in the car this morning. What's your favorite Australian dish? I don't know any of the Australian dishes, but I'm gonna go with Vegemite. I like to smear it all over my the mother of my kids' gusset. You let your gal drive and run the radio. Yeah, yeah, she's in full control of like what goes on in the car. I get no say. So I have to listen to whatever bullshit's on there. Like I literally took control of the music once and she lost her mind. I don't think we are. I've drawn a line of logic that celestial movements affect the body, and you've a grudge that it doesn't change your future, but being born with one leg does. Dougie, I don't like how logical. I don't like having my own logic used against me. Cunt. All right. I did say, Dougie, that I was willing to be open minded and to look into it. I think again, it's just more the predetermined thing. I'm not saying it doesn't affect our moods or affect like because obviously like the way that seasons are and the way that like shifts in things from day to day affect how we are. But I don't like anything that's like the predetermined nature to it. Like we've got no free will and that our personality blueprints are basically set in stone. Do you know what I mean? That's the element of it of I don't like. And it might be just like a bit of arrogance on my part that I feel like I have some control over my own personality and how my own personality develops. Do you know what I mean? But it's to be perfectly honest with you, Dougie, I'm pretty fucking ignorant about the whole thing anyway. I mostly laugh it off because I'm a very much a seeing as believing type person. It's more that. And like I said, I don't swipe aside entire trains of thought. So I'm not like, you know, like it's the same thing, it's the same attitude that I have towards religion. I'm not like the reason why I consider myself an agnostic is because or that I don't prescribe to one religion is because I don't blanketly believe in one set of values or one set of way of thinking. I like to kind of pick and choose what makes sense and is logical to me. Yeah, Dougie's fucking schooling my ass right now. It's painful. Fucking hurts me. It needed to be done though, because like I said, I'm both arrogant and ignorant. But I am very open to learning new things as well. So is it better to train Kung Fu or Aikido? Kung Fu 100% cold art. If you train Aikido and then you go out into the real world and try to get fresh with somebody, you're gonna get your ass whooped, mate. It is the I've said this multiple times on here and I stand by that. It is the soyest martial art. It's not even a martial art. It's just fruity. It's fruity and pointless. Lucas Tracy is someone that I happen to not like, not for any particular reason or anything. Yet, I'd never try slandering, bully, or ignoring him if he were to ask me something, but probably because I'm not gay. I've only ever seen one or two Lucas Tracy videos. I was there for a live stream he did last year, and I found it quite entertaining. And I've been told on by good authority, yeah, that a video that he made about there was like an animal tier list that he made of animals that he thinks he could beat in a fight. I've heard that was extremely entertaining, but yeah, I got no issues with him. I think he's all right. I don't mind Lucas Tracy. Nah, fair play, man. Well said. I appreciate that, Doug. I talk an awful lot of bullshit. It's well stated, but like I said, I'm a pretty open minded dude for the better part. The small hats worship Saturn, and so do the Muslims. Yeah, I mean, smelly fingers with religion. Yeah, they're all very very closely linked. They are. Again, the one issue that I have with any the main issue that I have with religion is any arrogance factor. So when Jews call themselves and not all Jews call themselves the chosen people, but the ones that do, I'm like, fuck them. And another aspect of Islam that I find despicable is, first of all, the way that, I mean, I hate women, but like, I'm just gonna leave it there. But it's the Quran is perfect narrative that I don't like it. It's just arrogant. Boxing is the best for a street fight. I would say boxing or kickboxing. I think like when you if you're really good at Muay Thai and you kick somebody in the fucking head, because when people like square up in a street fight, they expect you to throw hands. If you suddenly like kick them in the leg or kick them in the head, it catches them off guard. If you've got a really good kicking game, you will fuck people up, especially people that don't know what they're doing and they're just strong or whatever. You'll knock their heads off. But like jujitsu is good. Jujitsu is really good if it's just one on one. Wrestling's really good if it's one on one. But if there's anybody else around, you're gonna get your head stamped in. So boxing or kickboxing would be the way to go. Yeah, Allah is the great Satan. Jesus Christ, Gaz Ninja. A bit too far there, mate. I need to get more in touch with my spirituality though. I've taken No Chill hostage and I've sent you the video via my unlisted. I'm looking forward to seeing that. No Chill needs to get his needs to get knocked down a peg. Where is this? Oh, appreciated, brother. If you could send that to me, I'd be really grateful. I just got a message from Paradox. He's a fucking. I was wishing he was turning up. And I9s has just shouted me out as well. Aikido is about as useful as a degree in gender studies. I'd say even less so. Because at least if you have like a degree in gender studies, you could probably bore somebody to death. Agree that No Chill is a fuck. He's our fuck though. Do you celebrate Christmas even though you deny Christ as our Lord and Savior? I do celebrate Christmas. I was raised as a Catholic, bro. You can never, if you're raised as a Catholic, you can never get that out of you. Like it's always in there somewhere. Mushahid Khan, I drank Red Bull but didn't get any wings. Why is that? Man, do you know what? Yeah, you should sue. Because that's some false advertising. I'm sure somebody has tried that. Red Bull makes a disgusting amount of money. And the way I saw a video about that and how they marketed that pig swill. It's genius. Small can, expensive, tastes like shit. They're fucking geniuses. Fair play to Red Bull. Shout out to those lying bastards. But good to have you in here, Mushahid Khan. I don't think I've seen you in here before. Shout out to you, bro. Imagine training Aikido for 13 years. I mean, this is the thing. If you're just if you're dumb enough here to do Aikido for that amount of time and you don't realize in doing it that you're the same pussy you are when you started, you deserve to get your ass whooped, in my opinion. Muslims believe in the Bible of Jesus, but not in the current versions as the original. Yeah. I mean, Muslims and Christians are not that far apart. Yeah, save yourself the trouble there, Mushahid. It's Red Bull tastes like Prime. And I'm embarrassed to say I tried Prime for the first time on a live stream a while ago, and I mixed it with Proper 12, and it was one of the most disgusting concoctions you can imagine. Red Bull is disgusting. It is. It's gross. It's fucking gross. I don't. Again, I don't think energy drinks are a really. What is a kiddo? Oh, Aikido. Aikido is a. You know who Steven Seagal is, yeah? If Aikido was a martial art, it would be. So if Aikido was a person, it would be Steven Seagal. I've never tried Prime. It's basically what happened is, yeah, I had somebody from I think the person was a Prime salesman. They were like going around just promoting Prime and different people's, and they wouldn't shut up about it. So I was basically, and I was gunning Prime for ages. So I basically said, I will try it on a live stream, which I did, and it was disgusting. And then I mixed it with Prime. Yeah, so Aikido might suit you, bro. I mean, Steven Seagal is the man just purely because he's a talentless pussy who's made millions. And I rate that. I rate the fact that he's as much of a loser as he is. The thing is, of Tai Chi, I wouldn't really put in the same category because Tai Chi is more about meditation and centering your chi and all that. I don't think it's really meant to be like a martial art. I think it's just supposed to be like a form of meditation. Speaking of Proper 12 and time, that's a very good question. I think it's ridiculous, mate. I think Logan might actually beat him up as well. I don't know why Conor McGregor's even entertaining this. And do you know what the weird thing about it is as well? They're saying that the fight is gonna. McGregor said that the fight's gonna be in India. I'm pretty sure someone's trolling him. He's a joke, but he's. Don't you? I find amusement in him. I'll have a Red Bull maybe twice a year. It brings me back to high school times. Yeah, Red Bull is kind of like it's been around for a while, isn't it? I think it came out around about when I was in my mid-teens as well. It's fucking gross though. It genuinely is disgusting. I cannot deny that. So yeah, I think the Conor Logan fight is a joke. And Logan Paul's massive, like, but I would give Conor a decent chance just because Logan Paul is genuinely shit at boxing. The fight that I want to, if I ever see, I don't want to see the Paul brothers ever fight again unless they're fighting each other, because I think there's a genuine competitiveness there and they genuinely hate each other. Jiu-jitsu is okay for self-defense. Jiu-jitsu's fine if you're in a one-on-one fight. Jiu-jitsu's awesome. But if you try and do jiu-jitsu out on the street, the guy who you're choking out, his mate's gonna come up behind you and just curb stomp your head off. So jiu-jitsu is a good thing to know on top of other things. If you were to say you can only learn one martial art, do boxing or kickboxing, bros. Do something where you can, take someone's head off. Do you think Proper 12 can exist as a brand without Conor? I think I think it's peaked in terms of where it's at. I think if you've tried Proper 12 and you like it, first of all, you have no taste. But I think it will be sustained as a brand going forward. I think it will be fine. I think people will continue to, because it is a bit different from a lot of whiskeys out there. I give it credit for that. I mean, it's horrible. It's not very good whiskey, but when they've refined it, when you start getting Proper 12 that's like 20 years matured and 30 years matured, it could develop into a decent drink. Because I'm assuming that he paid a lot of money to to do a lot of research into getting it barreled correctly. So it could end up being decent down the line. But I don't know. To answer your question, I think as a brand it will be fine. Do you like vodka? It's all right. There are some vodkas that are pretty smooth. I'm I don't drink anymore. Like I quit drinking just before I turned 40, which wasn't that long ago. It was about 2 months ago. But when I was drinking, I was mostly a whiskey person. Like I'm a big whiskey person. But I can fuck with vodka. Vodka's all right. Like I don't hate it. It's not the best. It's not the best drink to drink straight though. And I prefer drinks that you don't have to put mixers into, because it's those sugary mixers that really fuck up your hangovers, and especially if you're older, it's what gives you hangovers for several days. So drinking straight is the way forward, and I think whiskey is the best alcohol to do that with. Imagine Artem Lobov becomes, well, he's got a better chance than ever now. I think the breakdown of their relationship was so sad because those guys were like proper boys. I think it's kind of sad the direction that their relationship went into. I've hit a sweep on somebody in a street fight who took me down. I hit it pretty, bro. This is what I'm telling you, Douglas. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Every fight that I've had in recent years, I go straight to like sweeps and leg kicks immediately. It catches people off guard. So, and I've done takedowns as well, 1-on-1. There was a guy there was a woman that I was working with who I was really friendly with, and she brought her boyfriend into the group one day, and for some reason, this guy really did not like me. He was a big dude, played rugby, and he kept calling me a puss and like going at me the entire time. And I basically offered him to come outside. I thought it was a bit of a joke, and I took him down. He wasn't expecting it, so it's really useful for like things like, again, if you go up against somebody who doesn't watch MMA or is completely untrained, it's the last thing they'll expect. It's because they expect you to throw hands, and then when you suddenly kick them in the leg or sweep them, or they don't expect it, or kick them in the head, the element of surprise. By the way, just another reminder, guys, if you haven't liked the stream, please do so. I need to keep reminding people because It prevents the growth of my own channel when I do that. This has turned out to be fucking weird today. But shout out to everyone who's turned up. I really appreciate it. I don't think I'm going to be here for much longer. Is there anyone who you guys think is worthy of being shouted out? I don't really have to go. Laugh my ass up. What's up, Frankie? I need to know more about your Japanese paramour. I'm very intrigued. This microphone's gonna break soon. I keep pulling it a bit too much. I need to stop fucking with it. I don't know why the Japanese thing threw me off so much as well. Takedowns might be more. Well, oh, definitely, and you're definitely right about that because you're like a very wrestling heavy nation. So you're right. Definitely in the UK. Whenever I've gone to take people down, they've never expected it. But again, it's a scary notion because again, you take somebody down in the wrong way, they hit the back of their head. All kinds of sinister shit can happen, you know? Shout out No Chill. Yeah, No Chill's missus is Japanese. Crazy. December 27th, I'll live stream me at a hotel with her. I don't know what to say to that. I'll be there. Cucking away. Yeah, I head kicked in a street fight once. Dude never seen it come and crumble to the ground immediately. Yeah. It's like I said, man, leg kicks are really effective as well. We just need to pin Patrick Gavier video, Steven Seagal, Bushido. That video is hilarious. He's absolutely just just the biggest loser out there. I'm sorry to say. But again, I rate it. I rate what a fucking loser he is. Actually, she's 3/4 German and 1/4 Japanese. I don't even want to think about how that relationship came about. No Chill started his OnlyFans. Do you want to raid? I have a link. No, I'm pretty much done. Yeah, if you could link a raid, that would be fantastic. I really appreciate that. I'm probably going to head off in the next minute or so. If you have just popped in, thanks to everyone who has subscribed and got me to 1,000. You're all fucking legends. If you could throw up a like on the stream, I'd really appreciate it. We're trying to average like 30 around here if we can. And that seems to be the number that I've peaked at. But I appreciate all of you. So yeah, if there's somebody to raid, mate, who is it, by the way? Who is this? Let me have a look. My elbows are all scarred and bones are literally jagged and sharp from all the double legs I've eaten to the pavement. Jeez, man, that sounds horrible. Oh, Giuliano, yeah, let's get over to Giuliano. Give him a shout. There's 28 people in here, so hopefully we can give him a nice raid. Guys, much love to all of you. I really appreciate it. If you could hit a like before you head out, much appreciated if you haven't already. And yeah, head over to Giuliano. Give him show the guy some love. Very much a big part of the community now as well. I ended the poll. How's the poll still going? All right, hang on a second, guys. Thanks, Dougie. I really appreciate you. I'm gonna throw up Giuliano here as well. Guys, much love. I'll catch you. I'll be back on Thursday, and we might be doing a stream tomorrow. Frankie, you should raid. I'm not saying that out loud. You're not going to catch me again. You nearly got me. Sniff, piece of shit. Shout out to Sniff as well. Subscribe to his channel. Yeah, we'll get over to Giuliano. Guys, thank you. I'll see you. And I appreciate the congratulations, Maxwell. I'll be back tomorrow and Thursday. We might do a live stream tomorrow. I'll be back on Thursday, definitely. And we've got the watch along on Saturday and all that. Guys, peace out. Thanks for being here, Hans, and everyone else. Take it easy, guys. Peace.